Sure. I was trying to decide if all those things are good on spaghetti. In limited quantities, sure.
You can't use a lot of any of them.
No, definitely not. And even like you can use them together, that's fine. Just not too much of any of them. That's crazy. So he really just went in and was like, yeah.
Good Lord!
I'm not going to hide my identity at all, even though I went in with a red wig. Sure. Sure, Gregson. Well, no wonder he freaking got himself killed. I have an inspector inspecting your bullshit. Gregson, for a seasoned veteran, that's not a good move.
Okay, I think the idea is that he investigated and looked around the area wall with the red wig, but he's not allowed to just ask questions without identifying himself. Otherwise, in theory, that doesn't hold up in court.
I mean, I guess. But, like, why go... I mean, I guess he needed to be sort of incognito with the wig, but...
Show up in the wig, check out the scene, see if it's actually leading to anything, blend in with the crowd. Man in trench coat kind of sticks out. But if his red hair, he's supposed to be there like everybody else. Oh, stomachache.
Oh, no. Trop-tard? Okay.
There was no man. All right, there was a man. You got me. You're such a good detective, I couldn't possibly cover it up.
Okay. This is... weird. Isn't that what I was saying earlier?
Then the question is, why would Gregson do it? Because of all the things Gregson's been, an idiot's not one of them.
Yeah, it does seem weird. Very annoying.
He was quite the bother. Okay.
Give that.
So now, our working theory is it was somebody impersonating him, running an investigation on these people who were impersonating legitimate, I don't know, businessmen, not the right word, but scamming a scammer?
Was this Sholmes? Was he trying to be someone he wasn't, perhaps?
Okay.
Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Whoa.
Yeah, a hard-fought piece of evidence, certainly worth checking out. So we have a Metropolitan Police warrant card.
Okay.
That's illegible.
I was gonna say, I can't read any of that.
the game doesn't want to explain it, so they're gonna make a joke of it. It's in her book. Everything's in her book.
Can't wave it away like everything else.
Okay. So then,
So did
what does that mean?
someone take his identification, pretend to be him? That's
Okay, so it has updated.
weird. Anything else? Book?
I don't think
Any
so.
other secrets?
Hold it!
Kind of fair. Both right, really, but that's kind of how these work, unfortunately. It's your word. Well, prove it. Well, it's my word. It's my testimony. I'm not supposed to present evidence. I'm a witness.
I
What?
can just tell you what I can tell you, except we lie constantly. So,
Yes.
you know, we really should not take anything they have to say worth of
Probably
grain of
not,
salt.
but it's all we have.
At least not on the first go around. Maybe give it a few tries, you know? It's bold.
No. Ignoring him.
Hold it!
What does that mean?
Yeah, probably could have gone away with it. Dunkirk?
Dunkerkirk.
Dunkerkirk. It's a weird way to...
Dunkerque?
Like, I
Dungler
don't-
Miffler?
I feel like there's a correct way to spell that, and that's not it, but...
Albuquerque?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're officially bringing God into it, so this is going to get complicated.
Oh, goody.
Can you wait till you put God on the stand? There's an area this franchise has not gone yet.
Mm-mm. Yeah, this was not very helpful. Not yet, anyway.
Smart by Ryunosuke. Also smart, though. Maybe they could have booked the proper ferry if they were smart.
Mm-hmm.
We have gotten a piece of more information, though, and it gives us some ammunition here. This one is thin, which is why I'm just going to tell you. On statement 4...
1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, we're here.
This is what we can use our new piece of evidence for, because it's our proof that, like, well, you had this in your possession.
Oh, right, of course.
So,
yeah.
like, you... we don't know what the hell's going on here exactly yet, but you said you had no idea who he was. Then you said you did, and we have this from you.
Yeah, you literally just, like, gave this
So
to
what
us.
does this mean?
It's a little weird, sir.
It's time to get Gina arrested. That's what we want. Yes, she committed a crime.
For the 3rd time in a row.
Objection!
That sounds crazy, right?
Is
Gina
legit.
seems bothered.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
my
are
face!
you kidding me?
Oh!
Incognito. Great job still, by the way.
Zutalor! He fell down.
Just hanging out down there, too.
Yeah, he'll stay there for a minute. He's not there.
I mean, you did have it on your person.
Kazuma's picked up on where he's going with this.
And report on whatever the hell he was investigating and what
Maybe
he
he
found
didn't.
out, if anything.
Maybe he didn't give it to them, which doesn't make any sense. Maybe they took it off of his fucking corpse.
It's a bold take, but, yeah, I like it.
Back on the floor. Oh.
Oh, Jesus. How would you even... Ooh,
Yeah. It's Italian crying. It makes sense.
Also, like, are you 5? I still don't really understand.
It's unclear.
Age.
Could be
with
5,
you
could be
two.
35.
I don't know. I just, I don't like it. You need to behave more like a master criminal. Yeah, I definitely buy that from this little twerp. Oh, God. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Weren't both of these twerps crying when we met them?
The waterworks have begun.
Gina's like, oh my God.
I must stop this. No, 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 no. Okay. Master criminals.
Mm-hmm. Masters of crying.
Oh. Can't spell criminal without cry. Kind of.
Sort of, kind of. Wow.
We've already gotten to Allegro, by the way.
Wow, that's...
So we've escalated.
We
This is my favorite
escalated.
part. When I was playing this, I was like, what?
Jesus Christ! Like, they went from not knowing him at all to being like, yeah, we actually took him prisoner.
So
Okay. Jesus.
the things you'll go to avoid harsher crimes.
Yeah. I'm sure he had a reason for, like, being like, hey, look at me. Because, like, there are criminal factions. Like, I get the whole thing of, like, normally a detective, you would need to, like, show your identification and be like, hey, I'm investigating a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Except these are criminals, so, like, do you really have to be kosher with criminals?
I just lied to you.
Well,
There's really no two ways about
It's
it.
very rude, and I'm bothered by it.
Because the reveal is so quick that I was like, I'm going to postpone this a little longer. Because when we reveal, we go straight to fucking 11.
Yeah, we really went from like 0 to 100.
I've never seen this
in
man.
2
Okay,
seconds.
we kidnapped him. And we locked him in our sex dungeon, okay? What? What?
Jesus. Ugh.
You're really good.
It is outrageous.
You know what, Judge? You're 100% correct.
This is correct, sir. You are on top of it. It was not like a prison. It was just a dark, dank room with barely any windows. I'm trying to remember what that crime scene looked like. Wait, no. Wait a minute. Wasn't the room he was hiding in? That was his hideout. They're talking about a different hideout, I think. I don't remember. It's been too long.
Hey, Capo?
Hey, capo! Still crying. Never part of the plan. Yeah, I'm sure most people don't plan on kidnapping people.
Right. Like, how would it have been?
Right.
All right, now listen. If a random detective shows up, here's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Bok, bok, chicken bok. Per favore. Not por favor.
Per favor.
Per favore. That's what's so great about learning any language that's a Romance language. You learn a little bit about all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know what that means because I took Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you didn't, per favor kind of gives you an idea too, but...
That is true. Proceed. Oh, I'm going to have a real field day with this one.
Yeah. You can see why they went to Allegro. Because
Yeah.
it's just the second set. Like, it's the latter part of this trial, so it kind of makes sense. But not often we jump to Allegro on the second set of questions. It seemed
It's
innocuous.
Also not often that we escalate. I don't know if we've ever escalated quite this quickly before on something really random at first.
We have
and then,
escalated like this, but I agree. It's nothing that seemed so innocuous and tame,
Yes.
and then all of a sudden just went.
Yes. Like,
What?
That's one thing to escalate when things are already appropriately escalated.
Yeah.
But this
and then it
was
goes to
like,
another level. But this was
Yes.
on the floor.
Yes,
And
then
it went
they
to
were
the
like,
ceiling.
"Whoop." It's like, okay, sure,
Yeah,
wow,
this seems like a good statement to press. Let's start here. And yeah, what?
yeah. Excuse me.
I have to admit, as silly as I kind of enjoyed it quite a bit. I was just like, wait a minute.
It's so outrageous.
Like, I have whiplash.
Yeah, literally whiplash right now. Like, my neck is going to be sore for 3 days from the whiplash.
That's right.
What? Not the first crime. You've been swindling people. This is your first crime in kidnapping, perhaps. Maybe that's the distinction you want to make there. Rented the place. Okay. So you randomly rented a house to hold a hostage. Not a house. A room to hold a hostage. You two are awful. But you still kidnapped him. So, like, it's still a crime. Doesn't matter if he was pretender
like-
or not.
It's slightly worse if he's a law enforcement person and not a random person. But it's like a 95 instead of a 90. It's still really bad.
It's still really bad. Yeah, and also, why would you kidnap him if you didn't think he was real, and then you... Right. Yes, Ryunosuke. You're speaking the words for me. Because you're idiots.
They're masterminds.
Criminal masterminds, yes, of course. Wow, you guys are just monsters, truly. Too scared because you're swindling people. They're so dumb. We don't know why he came to the park. It's not like we had ads in the newspaper. Like, what? God, you guys are dumb. You're dumb as bricks, both of you. No. No. Nothing you're saying is making sense. I'm just gonna start, like, skipping at this point, because it's just dumb. Yeah, it is a little sus. The address startled you. Wow. Gregson, you were...
It's kind of a power play when you think about it.
Right, I was like, you're either...
Oh, you want to know where I live? Oh, fuck you. That's where.
He must have had another plan, because none of this is really adding up very much.
Yeah, I live on 420 Kiss My Ass Lane. Oh.
Oh my. This is so very weird. Oh, shut him in the room next to ours. Okay. So you had 2 rooms. Got it. Also, good thing he just randomly kept it on his person for this trial. Might have been screwed otherwise.
I know. Well, trial's over. Everyone is guilty.
Sorry, Von Zeeks. I know you wanted us to, like, make you hope again or something. We just...
Whatever it was you wanted.
Whatever it was you wanted. And
Not to die.
Not to die, you know. Wanted to believe in us and all that jazz. Whatever that dialogue was. All down the drain. You were convinced it was not Shin. You're not even related and you're calling yourselves the brothers. At least I don't think they're related. I guess I don't know. Maybe. Mm-hmm. Big time with these two.
Everyone's crying now.
So, a little tussle, but no
Little tussle.
harm. So then, and then the next morning they let him... Wait, when did we find Gregson dead again? Can I even trust this autopsy report? Wait, where is it? Can I trust this?
No time of death.
Oh,
Remember?
no!
That was the whole thing. Now, we haven't figured out if that was a deliberate omission or not. That's what they were talking about back at the beginning.
Yeah, that's true.
But it wasn't listed. Now,
Well, phooey.
in theory, he was discovered dead at like 5 p.m. yesterday.
Oh, that's right.
When Van Zeeks went there and shot him or didn't shoot him. Apparently didn't, since we believe in our clients. But still, Gregson was dead.
Mhm.
So...
Yeah, there's a...
that story could be correct if they let him go in the morning.
Questions. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it depends on when did they do this in the morning. What is their definition of morning time? Boff.
Both.
Boff?
Both of them.
Oh,
Both of
both.
these. Both of these nuts.
I mean, what did you think was going to happen?
In the
You
middle of the
kidnapped him.
night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sure he
He
did.
didn't want to stay kidnapped, that son of a bitch.
We gave him a nice room and everything for free.
It's kind of funny the way they worked this in circles intentionally, because it was similar earlier where DeRusso was like, yeah, I wasn't rude when I asked him what the hell he was talking about. It doesn't matter if you were rude.
Right, it's like, you still did a thing.
You're committing crimes.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that.
Oh, boy.